Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Like it! 180! Hey! Shoot! Watch the shoot! Watch the safety crease! A little flare! A little flare! 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 Deuce! 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 Deuce!
The first play, this is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield, they're connecting here with DJ Shark.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them. That's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
That's to his running back, complete. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
He's coming!
Now Mayfield. Being chased out left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Aggressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
I got you, boy.
Big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, New Orleans.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
Hey. You got 3.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Touchdown. Check. Watch 54. I got one.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin, and he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. All you get is a headache. Sponge. No. Any weapon. Under crunch. Hustle.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. This one complete to Nico Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now they return to the ground game.
Switch it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Check 15.
The Saints 31-yard line.
Hey, take it.
They go to Chubb on 2nd down. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Mike, start forward. Here we go, here we go. You go tight. You got
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him. Not much space to rumble.
Going deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers puts it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat-trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Check, yo. Check hot route. Hot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And the way home for the Broncos score. Nicole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
A big play there out of Kamara. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Point it right. Check.
No run. This is Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slapped. They can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin the ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're going to run out of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and record.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming.
From midfield now, Haskins. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Mike 37. That's it. All day.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen now, Kamara. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Singh. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get it on the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Wide, get wide.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I got it. Out.
Again, it's Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go. Right, 54, right there. 54, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
That's what I'm
At the 1-yard line.
Yeah, boy. Now, switch. Mike 54. You don't want none. Give it. Pick up the ball.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey.
I don't know why his team showed up.
They'll give it to Chubb. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Watch 54. Check 4. Big ass. Zip it. I got it.
3rd and goal to go in the Chubb. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mayfield looks to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted the third time. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up straight off for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Give me that ball, people. Give me that ball.
Second down, Haskins. And he whips that one incomplete there. Nico Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now a run to Cook. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield now. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A 10th carry for Kamara. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey! 35's the mic.
No gain on this.
Mayfield down to the 50. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. This complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. So that'll back them up 5.
Hey, 20.
Mayfield to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 for him on the year. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. But pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Third and long for Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
4th down, Mayfield. He's going to swing this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A toss to Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you want to keep them cranking high right here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They run it again with Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled it and get 10 here.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
He's mine.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action. action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here? Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They go for just one here as it's up and good, and that will shave one more off this lead. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hayward.
Back to the air. Haskins after the pick 6. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. 45 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Broncos 20, Saints 17.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On the ground is Cook. And he gets it down to the 32. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock is stopped with 37 seconds to play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Cook running right. Down right around the 25.
That's where you belong.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Check the call, check the call.
Shit. Check the call. Swing. Watch twist, watch twist. Swing. Twist, twist. Check 3, check. On the ball. Check.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Brings up second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
54. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
And again, it's Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Brings up third down.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Showing it. Showing it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Let's go, baby.
But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to